Have you ever wondered why happiness seems so fleeting? One moment you feel on top of the world, and the next you're drowning in sadness. What if I told you that happiness isn't something you find, but something you build? This ancient wisdom can change the way you look at life forever. In a peaceful village surrounded by mountains, there lived a kind-hearted man named Rohan. Everyone admired him for his generosity and willingness to help others. Yet, despite all the good he did, he often felt an unexplainable sadness. Some days he was filled with joy. Other days he felt empty and lost. One day, an old sage, a wise traveler known for helping people find meaning in life, arrived at the village. Hearing about him, Rohan hurried to meet the sage. "A wise sage, I feel lost. I do good things, I help people, but I still feel sad. Why doesn't happiness stay forever?" Rohan asked. The sage smiled and replied, "Come with me, and I will show you something that will change your life." Intrigued, Rohan followed him to a vast open field. There, in the middle, stood a magnificent tree. Its branches stretched wide, providing shade and comfort to those beneath it. The sage pointed to the tree. "Do you see this tree? It stands tall, but do you think it has never faced storms?" Rohan thought for a moment. Of course not. It must have endured strong winds and heavy rains. The sage nodded. Exactly. The tree does not fall because its roots run deep. Similarly, life will bring you hardships, but if you have strong roots of wisdom and understanding, you will never break. Happiness is like sunlight, the sage continued. Sometimes it shines brightly, other times clouds hide it, but the tree does not stop growing. Likewise, your happiness will come and go, but you must keep growing. Rohan asked, "How can I make my roots strong? How can I remain happy even in sadness?" The sage then told him a story about a young prince named Aaron, who had everything: wealth, power, and luxury. Yet he often felt an emptiness inside him. One evening, a mysterious traveler arrived at the palace. He carried an old wooden box and said, "Inside this box lies the answer to your sadness. But once you open it, you must follow the instructions exactly." Curious, Aaron opened the box and found a simple candle inside. The traveler told him, "Take this candle to the darkest room in your palace. Light it and wait." Aaron did as instructed. As soon as he lit the candle, the room was illuminated. But suddenly, shadows on the walls began shifting and forming eerie shapes. Fear gripped him. He was about to blow out the candle when he remembered the traveler's warning. Gathering his courage, he watched the shadows. And then he saw it, a small, steady light that never flickered. The next morning, Aaron rushed to the traveler. "What did I just experience? Why did I see the shadows move?" The traveler smiled. "The shadows were your fears and doubts. They grow when you focus on them. But did you see that small light? That is your inner strength. No matter how big the darkness seems, if you focus on your inner light, you will never be consumed by fear." The sage then shared another story. In a distant land, a mysterious cave was feared by all. Legends said that those who entered never returned. One day, a boy named Kabir, feeling lost in life, decided to enter the cave. As he stepped inside, he was surrounded by darkness. Whispers filled the air, sending chills down his spine. But instead of running, he took a deep breath and moved forward. In the distance, he saw a faint glow. He followed it and found an old man sitting beside a golden flame. "This cave represents the mind," the old man explained. "The darkness is fear and sadness. Most people turn back when they see it, but those who face it find the light of wisdom." The old man handed Kabir a small lamp. "This flame represents hope. No matter how dark life gets, as long as you hold on to hope, you will find your way."